I'm here to briefly tell you how and why I became involved in this issue and how we, the Coalition to Stop Gun Violence, is changing the gun debate in Virginia. And we are winning in Virginia. And we are doing it with hard work and help from a lot of you and a lot of people in this audience. On the morning of April 16th, I received a call from my daughter Emily. And with these words, "Mommy, I've been shot." Our lives were changed forever. Emily was extremely brave and, quite frankly, very lucky that morning. One of only 7 survivors in her classroom, which saw the worst toll that morning. 11 students and the professor were killed. And I must recognize and take a moment to thank those family members who are here tonight. The parents of some of the dead students and the survivors. And their support for me in this issue has been immense. And I'm glad they're here tonight. Anyway, through the haze of issues that gun violence of such magnitude ignited for our family, one thing became crystal clear. The abysmal state of the gun laws in Virginia and in our country that make it far too easy for prohibited buyers like Cho, like Loeffner, to get guns and wreak indescribable pain on far too many American families. I made a commitment at that time to do what I could to prevent such pain and went to work seeking ways to change our gun laws. I first met Josh Horowitz in January of 2008 when I showed up at the Virginia General Assembly to rally and advocate for responsible gun laws and attend a vigil for gun violence victims that day. An extremely wise and compassionate mentor, Josh has been instrumental in my education, but more importantly, he has provided in-depth and provocative leadership to all of those who work on this issue. At his urging, I quickly joined a group of advocates in Virginia led by the Coalition who are committed to thwarting the gun lobby. We're committed to educating Virginians on gun violence prevention and promoting responsible gun laws in Virginia. Because the Coalition's support has made such an impact in Virginia, I enthusiastically joined the staff in November of 2009. With much hard work in Virginia, the Coalition has been able to stop numerous egregious laws in recent years. These legislative proposals, promoted extensively by the gun lobby and their deep pockets, would have weakened Virginia's already gun laws to dangerous levels. Our adversaries, and I don't say that lightly because in my personal experience, the gun lobby cares more about profits than lives. And this same gun lobby has lobbied hard in Virginia on so many offensive areas, it's just staggering. A few of those include allowing the manufacture of firearms in Virginia without any federal oversight. They lobby for universal concealed carry, more commonly and understood to be the concealed carry of firearms anywhere, anytime, any place. They want repeal of one handgun a month. They have lobbied to expand the shoot first doctrine, which would allow any person to use deadly force with a firearm to any perceived threat without any repercussions. Imagine shooting somebody at your mailbox and say, "Oh, he scared me." They believe that that is the right. Restoration of firearm rights to the legally incompetent and mentally ill and others. They want to abolish the Virginia Firearms Transaction Bureau, the preeminent state background check system in the country. They said there's no need for it. They also push legislation elevating Second Amendment rights above property and personal rights. They think that they should be able to bring their gun onto your property, period. It's their right, regardless of the property owner. These are just a few of the changes the gun lobby has been pushing for in Virginia. And despite an underdog status, with an administration and a majority party in the House of Delegates that supports the gun lobby, we have been able to block the legislation which would advance their agenda, which boils down to one thing: any gun, anywhere, anytime. We must continue to stop the gun lobby, and with the Coalition's successful track record navigating complex legislative issues, we are building traction in Virginia, and we are having victories with each passing General Assembly session. I spend up to 12 hours per day at the General Assembly in Richmond each session. We plan an annual lobby day and vigil for our supporters and advocates. We host press conferences on the different bills. I attend each and every committee and subcommittee meeting. I work side by side with legislators and staff drafting language and rewriting bills. And I attend every event I can to let our friends know we have their back, we will work for them, and to let our opponents know we are not going away. While not glamorous, our approach, applied consistently over a period of years, has produced the desired results. It has also enabled us to establish some powerful relationships with many legislators on both sides of the aisle. We have lobbied hard and won some very strategic battles with the help of our friends in the Senate, one of whom is here tonight, and I would be remiss if I didn't thank him personally, and that is Dick Saslaw, the Senate Majority Leader for Virginia. Dick and his staff, particularly Janet, who couldn't be with us tonight, have an open-door policy and support us whenever they can. In addition to our friends in the legislature and their staff, we embrace many interested parties and supportive organizations that share our goals. We have established working and supportive relationships with the government relations staff and campus law enforcement from colleges across the state, the Chambers of Commerce, the Virginia Association of Commonwealth Attorneys, the Virginia Association of Chiefs of Police, the state police, local law enforcement agencies, faith-based groups, the Virginia Association of PTAs, the Virginia Education Association, the League of Women Voters, the Virginia Hospitality Association, and many other pro-gun control groups. And last, but certainly not least, one of the most impactful groups, the Virginia Tech survivors and their family. Coalition to Stop Gun Violence has become the preeminent organization and leader on the gun issue for these groups, legislators, and even at times our opponents. And with our guidance, we have killed dozens of bills proffered by the gun lobby. In the state of Virginia alone, I'm saddened to report, there are over 800 gun deaths annually. At the Coalition, we will relentlessly continue our hard work to stop the gun lobby from destroying our laws and exploiting our elected representatives. Behavior that allows these deaths to continue. And I remain as committed to this endeavor as I became after I heard those words from my daughter Emily. Words that I hope and pray none of you ever have to hear. So I ask, please join me in whatever way you can to support the Coalition and our work to save lives. Thank you for coming.